Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome once again to the grand finale of the Open Analytic project for the online virtual class powered by Resagratia. Yeah. So today we want to finalize, this project and draw as many insights as possible. Yeah. So what we have on ground, we are going to fine tune it and make sure that everything is in place. Okay, so the first thing we do is to ensure that this total subscription is defaulted to um, voice subscription, because that's the way NCC is putting their data together, and anything we are doing here should also, at least in one way or the other, mimic what NCC have. Okay, yeah, NCC is a governing body for. So we have to ensure that anything we are dropping out there is like a reflection of the data they put together. All right, so our total subscription at the moment is calculating for both voice and internet subscription. So we want to just quickly correct this and ensure that we just see total voice subscription by default. Okay, so there are ways to go about it. We can, since we have this total subscription measure, we can just filter by voice, where subscription is voice, or probably the slicer we are using, can just say this slicer should, okay, I'll just say this, I can set a default state for the slicer, say, okay, my slicer should be defaulted to, I think that should be from general, should be defaulted to total subscription. So I have to force selection. Yeah, I think that should be it. All right. So then I can either select voice or select internet. All right, but okay. So Toby, this is what you're saying, right?
I think this is accurate. You might want to remove like filtering off of that voice and internet subscriptions by operators. You might
Yeah,
want to remove. Yeah.
yeah, yes. I'll just do that. I'll disable. Okay. Then okay. Sorry, to do that, I need to just adjust the visual so that I can see the option. So when I select this, it should not filter this guy. Okay, but the filter is applied on. Okay, but it's fine for every other one apart from this voice and internet, right?
Yeah, I think so. Looks great as is.
Okay, so we
So
can.
if we're looking at this now to say, okay, in the current quarter, which is quarter 4 2019,
Yeah,
total subscriptions by state is 23.6 in Lagos million
yeah,
for voice, right? If you leave it as the default.
yes,
If you
yes,
highlight the one for internet, you can see the total subscriptions for internet as well.
exactly, exactly. All right. Yeah, I think this is fine. Then another thing we can do from here, we can also compare. You can compare voice and internet, you know, for network too, or by operators too. Compare voice and internet subscription by operator. Well, voice subscription is always higher, okay, because before you can get an internet subscription, most of the time you need to first maybe load your phone, at the point you are loading your phone, it's recorded as voice subscription. And once you go ahead and do internet subscription, they capture it as internet subscription. So voice comes first before internet most of the time. Okay. Then another thing is that we can drill through. Maybe we want to see additional information about, MTN, how this data is being distributed by voice and internet, then maybe by state and by geopolitical zones. So with that drill through button, okay, so we have this, yeah. So this is the total subscription as at the fourth quarter of 2019. Then we have, for MTN, we have this value. Okay, so this is showing total subscription for MTN. Then we have, okay, I want to exclude this guy. Let me exclude this. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the total subscription for both voice and internet, right? So for MTN, we have one. Oh, sorry. So something is still not adding up. All right. So this total subscription was supposed to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get. So why I'm having this was because we've already set the slicer, right, is defaulted to voice. Okay, that's coming, yeah. All right. So Toby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what is happening is, oh, but oh, okay, so what is happening is that at the point of drilling through, right, this particular default slicer is also influencing, you guys. So it's giving us just the voice data now. Let me see if I can get, okay. So because we've already applied a default, we defaulted it to voice. So every other analysis we are trying to do for the drill through is also defaulted to voice.
So if you, for instance, if you change that filter on page 1
Okay.
to internet and
Yeah.
you drill through, it's going to show only internet here.
Yeah. Yeah. So internet, I drill through. Well, I don't think it's bad. So because at least we know the filter we applied. So this is just internet. You can see we have internet, then I can further check, for the distribution by geopolitical zones, then distribution by states in each geopolitical zones, right? North Central, Southwest, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
So I think what that default we just do is that we can only check by subscription type. You understand? We can get additional information based on the subscription type we selected. Well, I think it's something we can still work with. All right?
I think we're good to go. It looks all right.
All right. Okay, so
Looks good.
then we can check for, maybe we can like just use the play axis to see the trend. You get, just to see the performance by the network provider for each quarter. I know something we did the last time. It's going to take just less than 1 minute. All right. So for voice, you see the performance, Okay, so I saw something now. Need to stop this guy. Stop. Okay, so display axis. I need to edit the interaction for this internet and voice. Just quickly
I'm
going to
going to
do
see
that.
that too.
Yeah. So
That's good.
come to edit. For me to see what I'm going to work on. Then edit interaction. Where are you? Okay, so instead of highlights, it has to be filtered so that we'll be able to see how the network is moving. You understand, by quarter. Okay, so that is fine. I think it's already applied here. Filter is there. Filter is here. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to adjust this guy again. Okay. Yeah. So I just check again. Okay. All right. So we see the performance. You know. Yeah. Okay. So like we
I think
established.
that card visual
Okay.
at the bottom right should be placed on that panel, don't you think?
Okay. The card visual at the bottom right.
The one that is showing Q4 2019.
Okay. It should be placed where? At the.
The at the pane, at the panel where you have the somewhere there, I think.
Okay. Somewhere
That's
around.
where you're playing it from.
Okay. 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 This one. Is it the play axis or the?
No, I'm saying like that Q4 2019.
Yeah. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
it should be here. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that would make sense too. Okay, so that we
Okay.
can track it from there. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, let's quickly, put that in place. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just come to my selection pane. Say for the selection, I've actually grouped it, so I need to figure it out. Sidebar, total subscription, right? Okay, check, check. Okay, yeah, so this is it. This is the card. The card should go to the sidebar. Okay, I want to allow this. Say sidebar should come before image. Image, okay. Text box. Oh, nice. Yeah, so should be there now. Image, card. Oh, right. It's just a minute, guys. This is a card now. Oh, sorry. I was
You want
supposed
to
to
drag
move
it
it.
or
Yeah, sorry. I was supposed to also drag it from here. Okay, then
you've thought you want to you want, I was thinking that there was some AI stuff I didn't know
oh,
about
okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so don't mind me, I remove it from this group. So I was supposed to now change the position from here to the new to his new house, okay? Yeah, so we have this. All right.
Yeah.
So once I play this, I can now, should it be on top or is fine here?
I think it's okay there.
It's okay, yeah, okay. So we can just, so we see, okay, third quarter 2017. Okay. Mm. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Then we've also seen the drill through. And I remember that on the last time out, I actually walk us through how to, you know, how to, how I come up with this. So The visual we use is the composition tree. All right.
Yep.
And what we did was to just, we want to analyze the total subscription. Okay, so we are analyzing it by operator, which is the first one, analyzed by subscription, that's the second, analyzed by geopolitical zones and states. I think that order, makes sense. Total subscription by what network, by MTN. Okay, what type of subscription? Is it voice and internet? Then we see geopolitical zones and states. Yeah. All right, so that's what we did. And for the drill through, yeah, we just enable drill through, enable cross reports, in the drill through section. Then I added the total subscription. So the moment I added the total subscription, anywhere there's total subscription in your data, in our data, we can actually drill through from that page to this page, okay, to see what is going on, okay? So every other filter will work. Like settling this up, we didn't have to add, we didn't need to add maybe MTN. I can even remove it. Say I remove MTN. Then you can see for other network too. You get, I can also remove, okay, but because of the default filter, I think this one will still remain. This one can still remain. So I can check for Airtel too. Say, okay, Airtel internet subscription, then the performance by geopolitical zones and so on like that. Yeah, Northeast is one of the most challenging area in Nigeria, and is
Yep.
it's also good to know that they have internet subscription, you know, going on there. At least all the network mass has not been victim of what is going on. So it's interesting to know that we still have people that use internet in the northeast eastern region of Nigeria, okay, in Borno, most particularly as at fourth quarter 20 of last year, 2019. Total number of internet subscription is over 1 million. And that is kind of impressive. For Airtel network, precisely, we can check for MTN. Okay, northeast. Yeah, for MTN is Bauchi that is taking the lead and is 1.3 million. Okay, yeah, we can check
Like
for
this.
Glow. Can check for Glow. For Glow, Adamawa is in the northeastern region. People use Glow. People in Adamawa, they use Glow the more. Borno is Airtel. Okay, MTN is Bauchi. Then we can check for Nine Mobile, and I'll just click Nine Mobile, and we see Nine Mobile. We have Bauchi, okay, for Nine Mobile, and so on like that. All right. So to go back to the home page, just to click on this back button, Paula, we are there. Okay. Nice. Then another thing we can do for the porting activities, we are quickly going to, um, do justice to that. Then it's also good to know that we can also filter by operator. We have MTN, Glow, right? Airtel, and so on like that. Okay, let me clear the filter. Then for the trend, yeah. So far so good. This is what we have. Based on the trend level, it can definitely be more than this. Okay, so I need to do something. I think that default filter is influencing this guy. So I need to just say you should not filter these two guys. So to do that, what I will do is, let me go back to this place. Okay, default filter, selecting that trend data. I want to say format, edit interaction, come and say, okay. No, well, I think that should not be a problem. Come to selection pane, say for my trend bookmark, come to selection pane, modeling, view, add bookmark. Then for my trend data, right? I want to just quickly enable the filter. Where is that filter again? Okay, come to overview, check from here. Okay, I have subscription here. There's a guy. Just quickly look for it and should be after sidebar, total subscription. Oh, okay, so it's this guy. All right, so I will come to my trend and enable this so that I can just quickly use it to, okay, so this filter, I don't want it to be up. I don't want it to filter. Okay, no voila. All right. So for this guy, it should not. Okay, format, edit interaction. Okay, please don't bother. Don't need you here. And for this other one too. Okay, not applicable here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So having done that, is it applicable here? Should not be applicable here too. All right. Cool. So yeah. So I can now say come back to my card, and I don't want to see this total stuff. Yeah, I don't want to see that guy. Then I'll come to the trend and update. Okay, so review, back, trend, fine. So let me just adjust the visual. Then I'll quickly walk us through what is going on here. Okay. All right, so let me just quickly walk us through. If it's too close to, okay, close, fine, close. Okay, so what is going on here is, this is actually showing the total subscription for both voice and internet, okay? For both voice and internet. And we have to default it to 2019 because 2019 we have the full quarter of 2019. 2017 we started from third quarter 2017 and we end at fourth quarter 2017. 2018 we couldn't get the first quarter 2018 data. So calculating the quarter over quarter growth, or maybe the quarterly growth, for those missing quarter is kind of messing up the data, you know. So I think it makes more sense to just
You
check
don't have quarter 1 2018.
No, we don't. We only have quarter 2 2018 up to quarter 4 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, that data was missing. Yeah, so I feel we can just make do of, 2019 while we continue searching for the missing data. You get, right? So
All right then.
yeah, so interestingly, MTN third quarter 2019 was not fun for MTN. Why Airtel was actually smiling, MTN, it was not fun for them. The growth was on the negative side. right?
C9 mobile. C9 mobile.
Nine, Nine Mobile has been struggling, right? Toby, are you saying what you are saying?
Yeah.
So Nine Mobile has been struggling. They have been struggling, suffering and smiling. Well, I like them because they are still in the market. You won't if you don't have this data, you won't even know they are struggling. Just you just know there's a network called Nine Mobile. Their internet speed is extremely fast, but it's expensive. But you won't know that when it comes to growth, it's they've not really been growing like that. From second quarter 2019 to fourth quarter, it's been a challenging period for them. Yeah, so then we have internet to voice ratio trend by geopolitical zones and voice ratio by you know by what's it called?
This
By
quarter-on-quarter subscriptions performance, yeah,
yeah.
is it based on total like voice and internet or just voice in this
No, it's
case?
based on voice and internet. That was what I quickly did the other time because initially it was defaulted to voice. You get
Yeah, I think
so
you'd have to change it to voice.
okay. Oh, it should be based on the selection.
Well, not, eh, or just maybe you just create a voice subscription, like because when you say total subscriptions or when you just use the word subscriptions,
Yeah.
um, at the moment, based on what we're going with, it should just mean voice.
Okay. It should just be voice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like by default, subscriptions should be equal to voice subscriptions.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because
Cool.
there's no clear, there's no clear distinction between voice and internet.
Mm.
So I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Just use voice.
Okay.
Instead of
Yeah.
internet.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, wala. Let me just quickly. Okay. I'll come here and say that other guy. I want to see this guy. Then for the interaction, the filter should be applied on this other visual only because for the ratio is fine. It's just that this visual we want to say, okay, when we filter by internet, then there's another thing that crossed my mind that's okay. So this is for internet now. So Toby, you know what I was thinking that we also make sense. We can say, but I don't know if time will permit us to write that measure now. We can have a measure that we what's it called? That we like it will make our title to be dynamics for this particular vision. You get so that at any given point in time, if we select this voice subscription, yeah, we will have 2019, quarterly growth or quarter on quarter voice subscription performance by operator. I don't know if you get that. If we select internet, it will be internet subscription performance by operator.
Yeah, yeah, and
Uh,
yeah, I get you. You're trying to use the filter as well.
of course, for the title now,
Um,
for the title, you get. Because at the moment now, we selected internet, and the title is not giving us, say maybe it's internet or you get. So yeah, this is for voice.
mhm.
This is for voice. So if we select voice, then it should say
Yeah.
voice. You should just see quarter
Uh-huh.
voice
And
subscription.
if you select internet, it should say internet.
Exactly. Exactly. Mm.
But the thing is, are you going to leave these slicers on this page like this? On
No, no,
this?
no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not gonna leave it on this page. Okay, but it's gonna be on the first page. But anything because it's default, right? We having a default value. So anything we
Mhm.
select by default, we affect this particular vision. Do you understand? So in a situation where we select internet now, say we just select internet and we come to trend. If care is not taken,
Then it should retain that filter.
yeah, you should just tell us it's internet. The title should be internet, not subscription, because at that time or at that point is not, see now this is internet. You get. So if
Can
we
write a
select,
measure real quick now.
okay, cool. Let me take this guy back and okay, yeah, we can still leave it while we fix that and say, okay, for the title now, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can write a measure to say
I just
uh,
think we use
2019 Q and Q voice subscriptions performance, internet subscriptions performance. Yeah, you don't even need the operators there. Yeah, write a measure. Um,
I think the measure will just be like the selected value.
yeah.
Yeah. So we say maybe subscription. Uh, so sub
Sub selected or something.
yeah,
Equals.
say, or maybe it's dynamic title. Okay. So
Yep.
we're using
Use an if selected value of subscriptions
okay,
column.
okay, selected value of subscription. Okay. Yeah.
Equals voice, right?
Okay. Well, just a minute. Just a minute, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 minute. Let me just trying to, just a minute. One minute. Ah, okay. Then today, I don't know if you, I don't know if you, I don't know if you like keep track of when we start recording so that we not exceed, we not exceed the 45 minutes.
All right, I think we still have about 20 minutes to go.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But if you want to take a break, that's fine.
No. Since we still have like 20 minutes to go, just 1 minute. Coming, I'll be right here. I'm just trying to get my jotter. Okay. Okay. So we want to change. Oh, okay. So I think what we do is that we will have 2019. We have 2019 quarter on quarter. Yeah. We can
Mm-hmm.
close this. We now say and we just concatenate it with then selected value. That's if we select subscription type, right? If we select subscription type, return the subscription type. Then we also want to like add another, what's it called? We want to also say for the remaining part, which is,
Okay.
okay, I think I need to put space here so that it won't, Then I want to put the remaining part and say that's okay, voice. Okay, so it will start from subscription now. Subscription, performance, dash operator. That's my operators. Then I'll close this. Okay.
Yeah, I think that should work.
All right. So I'll come to the title now. Say, okay, my title should now be a formula, and yeah, no. Okay, so I'm using feed value measure, and the measure is dynamic title. Okay, then I say okay. Right? So this is voice
Sweet.
subscription. This is internet subscription. Yeah, so this is what we want to get.
Sweet.
So this solve our problem. Then another thing we should just do is we can just change. Let me see if we can change the text size. Let me see so that that title will just be 1:9. If if that didn't work, I want to adjust this. Okay, let me see if we can do that. Oh, okay. Instead of that, let me just adjust it from here. Okay, then I will adjust the other visual. All right, so we don't want this to show this total. We don't want it to show here, so I'll just get rid of it and update. Then come to my bookmark, the trend, update trend. All right, overview is fine. This is fine. So then I can also okay. Yeah. So yeah. Let me just finalize that. My title is not showing well. Make room for the title. Okay, no well. Just I saw something now. Okay, so this is fine now. All right, guys. Is it time to go for break so that we can? Oh, we are still good to go. So I want to just quickly clean this up. Say y-axis. Don't need to see you. Don't want to see it. So Toby, when it's time, just let me know, okay? Toby.
I think we can go ahead.
Okay, we can continue, or we should go for the. We should just have a break. Okay, so yeah, so this is giving us like, so this is showing the trend. Now we are seeing the voice subscription performance by network provider. That's 2019, and first quarter MTN was not finding it funny. Glow first quarter was, they did well. Airtel did better, right? And yeah, Etisalat, wow, first quarter 2019 for voice subscription. Obina, come and see your people.
Yeah.
See Etisalat to first quarter. Man, everybody was,
the story has now changed.
the story has not
When
changed.
it was
Man.
everything, MTN, they were doing better except Kotatoi.
As in, you understand.
But Now he has not.
Sorry, I've changed. Okay. Okay, so well, this is fine.
Best, best.
So MTN came back and better. That's the fourth quarter. They finished the year strong. Okay, they finished the year strong. Glow also did well for voice. Well, they did well. People use Glow to call, but the network has been dragging, and you know it's even slower than well, this is a recorded section. Don't let me say something now. when we stop when we stop recording, I will tell us. There's a footballer like that in Nigeria. So yeah, they said the guy is slow. Okay, so then another thing we can do. So Toby, with this dynamic title, Toby, are you still there?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm saying with this dynamic title,
Hello?
don't you think we should also implement it here? Don't you think we should also like implement it here?
I think it would be great. Um, yeah, I think it'd be great. It's actually very nice.
Hmm.
I hope there's no like performance query issues.
Okay.
But I think it's it's just for two extra, isn't it?
Of course. Yeah, just for two extra.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, but it has to be like a different measure now, because what we'll now be doing is to say maybe total voice subscription by operator, at the point of selecting voice. Then this total subscription too, this one too will just give us, this one will give us voice, this will give us internet. Do you think it's,
Yes. But I don't know for that card visual though, because that's not a title, is it?
I think we can drag in a title there and say, sorry, can just say category. Is that guy the category? Oh, that's the category, right?
You can turn it off and use title
And use
instead of
title.
that. But it
Okay.
will not be up.
Maybe say title.
Yeah, but up instead of down. So you
Hmm.
turn title on. Then you
Okay.
write something. Just click it down and write something there.
Okay, so it will
So you
be
can
hub.
move the measure there.
Mm.
Up instead of down.
No, 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 that will mess it up. Uh, I don't think it will make sense for that thing to be up. The best place it can be, well, yeah, it can be up and maybe in the middle, but man, that will mess it up. I think we should just, I think we should leave this part, right? You know why I'm thinking we should leave it is because when we said from here at a glance we are seeing subscription type, and we know that this is selected, voice is selected. So all the data here is giving us total, voice. You understand, like subscription. If we select internet, this is also
Yeah.
giving us internet. So we can just maybe just use that as a yardstick, you know. Or what do you guys think? Yeah, guys, what do you think?
I think it's
Just do it. This for the first page. Is
We should do it for what?
Q4 2019. Yeah, I think it actually looks great. What I'm looking at though, that is looking a bit off, is that
for the card. If you want to, it's looking like this. You can leave the card out.
I can what? Take the card out. Okay, you think I should take the card out?
No, the card is
So I
alright
said
though.
don't need to do a dynamic title. No. I said don't need to do a dynamic title for this first.
Okay, yeah, for this part.
Leave the card is okay then.
I don't think we need a dynamic title because, though, well, it's only if we now want to use dynamic title for the bar charts. You get, but I don't even think it's necessary because we can see the filter that this thing is filtering down to internet. So everything here is giving us the internet breakdown. You get. Mm. That's what I'm thinking, though. How I wish that.
Um, I think you should try it. We have like less than 10 minutes to go, but you
Okay,
can do it for the other bar charts.
we should try.
Um,
Okay, we should try for the bar chart, right?
yeah, because this is just you trying to improve like user experience so that
Of
there's
course,
no
of course,
misinterpretation of data, and I
of
think it will
course.
improve the visual. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I don't need to reinvent the wheel. Uh, yeah, cool. That formula. I'll just okay. No, well, let's write the measure. Say, new measure. Call it dynamic title two. Okay, and it's even one that will work for both. Oh, okay. Yeah, so dynamic title two equals, so I'm concatenating total and selected.
Those
Yeah.
change ch- change the name. The same name with the other one you wrote before now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sorry, that skipped me. Okay. Selected value, not column. Selected value. And if it is subscription type, okay, I close this guy. Then I concatenate again. I add subscription by operators. Okay, yeah, that should be it. Yeah, so we can come to,
Just copy the same thing and just add states instead of operators.
oh, okay, yeah, by state. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. So let me do dynamics 33. Copy this guy. Dynamic title 3, new measure. Wow. Okay, paste, change to 3. And say by states. Is it state or states? Guys,
Any of them should
any of them
work.
is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to come to the card visual now. Then title, we use formula. I think they just added this in one of the latest updates, to be able to add your title from a formula. Okay, so total internet
Oh,
subscription. Is that?
okay. I think so.
I think they just added maybe in the April update or something. Okay. Yeah. So, but this card is fine. Okay, so we have voice.
I think you should leave the card. You take
Yeah.
it up. I don't know.
No, no, I think we
Can
should just
try
leave
it
it.
and see, but
Uh, the card we actually,
I think it's okay. Like,
yeah, it's okay like this because if you want to bring, it's only if you are not saying total internet, total voice. You
yeah,
understand?
this a lot of sense.
I think
If
we should
we
just.
like that, it makes like,
It's fine, yeah.
Can
Cool.
I suggest something?
All right.
Just a redistribution. So I think that maybe that total subscriptions could be in the panel by the left. So it's like total subscriptions Q4 2019. Then you have the play axis, right, that you can click.
Oh,
And
okay.
then after you take that out, then your subscriptions, you make it a bit bigger. It's going to fill up the subscription slicer would fill up that rectangle space now. And rather than having one row and two columns, you have one column and two rows. So voice stays on top, internet stays below. Very big, and people can just choose from them.
Okay,
That's
so
the
this should come here. It should come to the
yes,
navigation bar.
yes.
Mm,
So I mean, it's it's like a KPI essentially, total subscriptions for
okay.
that particular because they are looking disjointed now. People might be thinking total subscription for what period for what
Oh,
like
okay.
is it all time for instance, but then putting them
Okay.
together takes it away.
Oh, okay.
Takes that
Okay. So,
and yeah and by making that slicer bold enough,
yeah.
I think it's making a statement that hey, this is where you should make like all your interactions. This is what you should be clicking on,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's quickly
Just my thoughts. You
implement.
can duplicate it, duplicate this page, and try it and see how it goes.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
So we can compare, right? Well,
definitely.
but what you said, I can actually, you know, flow with it. My only, well, at least at this level, and um, because this is actually meant to be like a navigation bar. You understand? So where we have menus, different menus. Well, though it can also be optimized to say maybe we pick the navigation from a drop down. You understand? And but well, since we don't have too much menu at the moment, I think we can just quickly. That won't be. It will be nice to have it that way too. So I'm just going to come to my view selection. I group them together before. Okay, say you know what? Leave this group and go to the sidebar. Okay, so sidebar is here. I'm giving you double promotion to this.
shit.
All right, so it's no longer in the group. Then I can now move it now. Yeah. Okay. So, but it's still not showing. Oh, sorry. Control Z. Control Z. Please, Toby, when it is time, let me know so that Control Z. Okay, so I think it's still part of the group. Oh, really? Another Control Z. Okay, yeah. Still a member of the group, yeah.
Rounding up now. Yeah.
Sorry? We
I
should
was
be
just
handing up.
informing you that we should be rounding up now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. So we can continue the discussion, right? Then when we come back, we just finalize, you know. Okay, so this is still misbehaving. Right now, is here. Okay, total sidebar. Oh, okay, I get. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Control Z. Okay. All right, guys. So I think we should just go for a break. You know, you can grab a cup of coffee. Toby, we make order for Domino Pizza. You can do virtual toast, you know, and catch some fun and come back with full force. All right.